Taking a look at today's equity index futures markets, let's look at the S&P 500 futures as they're moving higher today. S&P 500 futures higher by better than 1% following on yesterday's strength to move higher, and today's price action has moved the futures market to what will be new all-time closing highs, currently priced right around the 48.71 level. And when you look at some of the driving factors, really it's a couple things here throughout the week and a culmination of expiration today, I think, having an influence in the markets. Now, we did have some earnings throughout the week that were slow to start, but as we moved through the week, appeared to be well received, and that was one of the factors. Couple that with data points highlighted by this morning's consumer sentiment data, which was much stronger than anticipated, and expiration trends that were in place here the last couple of days. We did see some higher price action initially this morning, and those things culminated in higher price action, which was followed throughout the morning by some storylines and narratives surrounding the semiconductor space and some of the trends there and positive trends that were enunciated. And that was enough to be the catalyst, I think, to why we did see higher price action across the board today in all the equity markets as that theme continued to work its way through the markets and the markets continued to climb into the afternoon. Now, looking at the general trends today, the NASDAQ was the leader, up about 2% on the day and going to new all-time highs. The S&P index closing over 4,800 for the first time ever in today's price action. And we did see the Dow also closing at new all-time highs. Now, the Russell up about 1% on the day, still the laggard, still underperforming relative to the other three majors, but we are seeing this broadening of the move higher, and today in the S&P 500 futures moving to new all-time highs.